Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you're watching me from. Welcome and welcome to Baraka Reality Media. My name is Sharon, aka Baraka. You are very welcome. I am here, my guys, to first of all say thank you because of all the support you people have given me. Yes, we are on the road to 10K subscribers, and that has been possible because of you, because of your support. And I am very, very, very grateful. Thank you because of all the overwhelming support you guys have given me. Now, I have come here. I did promise that I will come here out and tell you guys how you can find those jobs, because one of the questions that I have been asked over and over again is, Sharon, how are we going to find those jobs that you're telling us about? And I'm here to tell you about those jobs. So you're very welcome. I can see you all joining into this live broadcast. You are very welcome. Share. Tell your friends that I am on. And I have some good and important news that you may want to be part of, to partake, and it is going to benefit you. It's going to benefit somebody you may know. Even if it's not going to benefit you directly, it may benefit somebody that you know. So karibu sana, you are very welcome. You're very welcome into this live broadcast. I can see you all joining in. Mary Wamboi, thank you very much. Christine Joki, you are tuned in. I can see you there. Thank you very much. Share with all your friends so that we can tell you about all this important news. If you've got any questions, I did say I will come out here live to answer any questions that you may have. I'm here to answer any questions that you may have. So keep logging in, keep sharing this live broadcast. And Mbarikiwe sana, thank you so much. Chinwe Abayo, good evening. I bet it is evening where you are, so good evening to you. All right, so without further ado, let me go into screen share for you here, where I want to show you this information. So like you can see, this is the official UK government website, where they have given information about the skilled visa. So let's scroll up and see what they have to say. So like you can see, the UK have a shortage of skilled worker visa and skilled worker occupations. There are quite a number of them. One of the questions that people have asked me is it only care jobs? Is it only healthcare jobs that are available? And the answer to that is no, it's not only care jobs. It's not only healthcare jobs. There's a whole list of the jobs. So to get into this page, all you have to do is, again, Google www.gov.uk and search for skilled worker visa. It's going to bring you to this page here that I'm showing you. All right. So, and what is happening is all the jobs have a code, occupation code. So like you can see from here, I hope you can all see me. If you can't see properly because this is a reduced screen, please let me know. I can see all of you. Hello from Ghana. Hello from Dubai. Hello from Thailand. Oh my goodness. All the way from Thailand. I see you there. Issa, I can see you too. You are very welcome to this live broadcast. So, like I was saying, there is codes. Betty AZ, I can see you have just joined in. Karibu sana into this live broadcast. You are very welcome, my sister. That's my sister from another mother. Thank you very much for supporting me and for joining into this live broadcast. All right, guys. So let me show you the number of jobs that are available. There are so many, all this. So what you need to be finding is the job code. And here it says job type included on the shortage occupation list. So this particular one is health services and public health managers. And the job code is 1181. It shows the area where the job is the area where the shortage is. So for those who are looking for health services and public health managers, directors, there is a shortage in England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, basically the whole of the United Kingdom. Your salary, again, it shows the minimum salary that you can get. This is a very important box here at the one at the end. It shows you how much salary that you're going to get. So the minimum that you can get is 30,720 or 15 pounds per hour. Basically, that's what it means. So if you do get that job, you know that's the kind of salary you're going to get. You cannot get below that salary. Okay, so then there's a residential day and domiciliary care managers. Again, in the whole of UK, they've got job shortages. And you can see the salary there is 21,360. That's the minimum you can get. You cannot get lower than that. It does say that 80% of the job is going at a rate of 21,360 per year, or it is £10.53 per hour. Again, so there's all these jobs. Again, be very careful to look at the job code. That's very, very important. As you're looking, you need to find the job code when you're making the application. You know that the job is in the shortage occupation list by the job code that has been provided. Okay. Thank you to all of you who are logging in. I can see you all logging in. If you do have a question, this is your opportunity to pop in your question, and I will be able to answer your question for you. So let's keep scrolling down to see all the job types there is. So again, you can see there's physical scientist, and only the following jobs in oil and gas industry. So those who are geographists, geoscientists, geologists, geochemists, technical service managers in the decommissioning and waste areas. Those are the ones that are available. And again, the shortage is in England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, again, the whole of the United Kingdom. So for all of you who don't understand the United Kingdom, I'm just going to give you a bit of a brief information here about the United Kingdom. So the United Kingdom is comprised of England. England is like the main, and then there is Scotland, there is Wales, and there is Northern Ireland. Those 4 countries are the ones that compose of the United Kingdom. So you don't have to have a job in, say, London. London is the capital city of England. You don't have to have a job in London. You can have a job in Wales or Northern Ireland or Scotland. It's still part of the United Kingdom. Okay, so that's the UK for you. And that's why I keep saying you can get a job anywhere. Whatever you see, please don't choose. If the job is available in Scotland and not in England, just go. You know, it's part of the UK. It's part of the United Kingdom. So again, electronic engineering, all jobs that are in electronic engineering, they're all in the shortage occupation list. Design and development engineers, all jobs, all those who are in design and development engineers. Production and process engineers, again, all of those. IT, business analysts and architects, all jobs, again, are in the shortage occupation list. Those of you who are programmers, software developers, Again, they are all in the shortage occupation list. Web designers, information technology, communication, and anywhere else that is not classified is also in the shortage occupation list. So you see, it's quite a big list. I cannot go through all of them. That's how long the list is of all the jobs that are in the shortage occupation list. You know yourself, you know your career. They're all there. All of those are in the shortage occupation list. And the one that has been added here lastly is the one I was talking to you about, is the care workers job. So that includes senior care workers and all those that are in the care workers job. So what I'm going to show you next is there is a section over here that tells you that the jobs, the shortage occupation list, if you are in the health care or education, it is different. So let's look at the jobs that are in the healthcare and in education. For those of you who keep asking me, Sharon, what about if I am in education, or if I am a teacher? So let's share that screen. If you just give me 1 minute, and I'm going to share that screen for you so that you can see the other professionals that are available on the shortage occupation list. So if I share this in 1 second, please give me 1 minute to share this, and now I'll be right back. All right, guys. So these are the ones who are at healthcare and education. Okay. So skilled worker visa shortage occupation list for healthcarers and for those who are in education is, again, has been put separately from the other occupations. And maybe this is just to make it easier for you so that you can see. So if you're a medical practitioner or jobs, again, look at the job code. That is the job code there, 2211. And the areas where there is a shortage is England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Psychologists, or the jobs that are in psychologist, again, they are there. Pharmacists, all jobs, all of you who are pharmacists, and those jobs, again, they are available. You can see them all there. Health professionals that are not elsewhere classified, they are there. Physiotherapist, occupational therapist, speech and language therapist, nurses, for all of you who are nurses. For those of you who have been asking, what if I'm a teacher? Can I get a job? There is your answer: secondary education teachers. And so it says teachers in maths, physics, science, where an element of physics will be taught, computer science, and modern foreign sciences. Then there is another job code here. This is for those of you who are secondary education teachers. So again, the shortage here, it tells you, is in Scotland. So for those of you who are looking to come and do secondary education teaching, that is available in Scotland. If you want to come and teach primary or nursery education, again, that is available in Scotland. Remember, I told you the UK comprises of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Those 4 countries make the whole of the United Kingdom. So for those of you who keep asking about those professionals, you can see they're all there. Social workers, if you're a social worker, again, the shortage is in England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Paramedics, all jobs, nursing, auxiliaries, and assistant. So you see, the list is endless. The list is endless for all those jobs that are in the shortage occupation list. Right. Thank you. Again, I can see all of you guys. Let me just give a shout out to a few people that I can see here online. I see Mary Wamboi. Says here, I'm from Betty AZ and Joyce K, Canada. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, Betty AZ and Joyce K, those are my sisters from another mother, and you are very welcome. Please feel at home. Elizabeth Washira, I see you there. Naomi Wanjiro. Hi, Baraka, tuned in from Nairobi. You are very welcome. Kofi Mensah, good evening. I am a medical laboratory technician from Ghana, West Africa. Kindly link me. So the information that I'm going to be sharing today, I'm going to leave it in the description link down below. After this video, I'm going to leave the links. Again, if you go back to my previous videos, all that information has been provided in the links in all my previous videos. You should be able to see that information. Okay, you are very welcome. All of you who are saying thank you. I can see all of you. Karibuni sana, you are very welcome. Now, the other thing I want to show you is how to find those jobs, because I think it's still a mystery how you can find those jobs. And I'm going to show you the secret. Today, I'm going to show you the secret of how to know. Particularly, it is very important, by the way, that you know the job that you're applying for is in the shortage occupation list. If it is not in the shortage occupation list, you may not be able to find, or you may not be able to get that job. So it is very important to find the occupation that you're looking for and whether it is in the shortage occupation list. I'm going to show you how you can find that information. So again, from the same website, let me take you to the website that's the UK website where they had that information. So again, just give me 1 second. I'm doing this and I'm sharing all this information with you people. So that's the national statistics, you can see. So what you need to do, you see here where it says job search, this here is where you need to type the code. You need to type, say for example, you're looking for a job as a carer, okay? That is where you need to type, where it says occupation title. Say let's just do an example of care job, because that's, I think, the main and the easiest job that the UK has advertised. So you search for occupation title, you see it brings a lot of searches over there. So that tells you that the job is in the shortage occupation list, okay? So again, if you click here, carer, you open another window. I don't know if you can see from that, and let me just see. Yeah, so if you click that, it tells you what carers do. If you click on that, so it tells you the job description, and instantly you know that care workers and home care workers are in the shortage occupation list. I've only done that because I know that is the one that has been added recently, and one which is possibly going to be one of the easiest jobs to get from abroad. So who are care workers? Care workers and home care workers attend to personal needs and the comfort of the elderly and infirm with care and support needs. Service users can be within the residential care establishment, daycare establishment, or in their own homes. So you see there's a number of options there. So you can work either in a residential care home establishment. You can either work in a daycare establishment. That means you'll be going and coming back home, or you can work in their own homes. So, you know, that is, again, a point worth to note. The entry requirements, very important that you know what the entry requirement for this job is going to be. And it does say here that there is no formal academic entry requirement. In most cases, workers will be required to register with the appropriate statutory body, which involves satisfying the registration criteria. This would normally include holding or working towards an appropriate qualification for the job. Entrants must typically be 18 years of age, so you have to be an adult, and you have to have experience working in a care environment so that you can get that job, okay? Both off and on the job training are available. So when they give you these jobs, they're going to give you training, and this training can be either off the job or on the job, okay? And there's a wide range of qualifications that are included, such as NVQs, SVQs, which will cover several aspects of the care which are available. They will, of course, want to do your background checks, which is including the CRB, to check whether you've got any criminal record or not, okay? So that is it for the care workers, for those of you who want to do the care workers, but that is exactly how you search for the occupation that you want. Okay, so I've stopped sharing that, and I hope you have seen all that information that I have shared. I can see all of you coming in. You are very welcome from Cameroon, all the way from Cameroon. You're very welcome. You are all very welcome. Okay, what about medical laboratory technicians? Yes, I just showed you there. They are there. But again, if you're not sure about your occupation, please go back to that uk.gov.uk, search for skilled worker. Look at the job that is in your list. Look at the one that is available in your career, whatever it is that you do, you'll be able to find it over there. Now, the other thing I want to show you, is okay, someone here is saying, I'm a nurse assistant from Kenya. Any help? Nurses, you've got a lot of advantages, especially if you're coming from Kenya. There's many options for those of you who are nurses. Okay, this is nurse assistant, not a nurse. So a nurse assistant, I think you would fall in the healthcare professional route. So you can either apply as a carer, which is what they're called over here, and the healthcare visa is the one that will be more appropriate for you. Cameroon, I am currently teaching Thailand, but studied food technology. How do you also find the occupation list in the food manufacturing industry? Let me show you. Let me share this screen, and I'll show you how you can find that. So give me 1 second. I had opened a link over here to show you how to find those jobs. So let me just search it for you. Just give me 1 second as I search for it. And that's the one. Okay. So this is a secret, guys, for all of you who are online. I'm sharing a very important secret with you. So you need to go on to, again, Google. I keep saying Google is a solution. They need to offer me a job the way I am advertising for them. They need to offer me huge benefits, these Google people. Right. So you find tier 2 sponsor list. Okay. On Google, just go and find tier 2 sponsor list. Tier 2 sponsor list gives you all the employers that the Home Office has approved. Remember, I told you it's not every employer that is approved by the Home Office. So only the employers that have been approved by the Home Office can give you a job. And this is how to find those employers. So go to tier 2 sponsor, Google it, tier 2 sponsor list. I'm going to leave the link in the description link, don't worry, but that's what you do. And you will find here. So you see on this third column, so there's the company, those are all the companies, and they've got the website. You can go straight into the website and look at the jobs that they have to offer and apply directly. When I keep telling you apply directly through the employer, that is one other way of how to find those jobs. Other jobs, like you can see, you know, I used to tell you, you can register with LinkedIn. You can see like this particular one. They've got, this is Indeed actually, they've got jobs advertised in Indeed. So you can go to Indeed and search for that job. It's going to take you into this company and you can apply directly, or you can come into this site, click on here that says website. It's going to take you into this particular company's website and apply for those jobs. You can see they've got worker A rating. That's the main tier that they are going to be sponsoring, and it is a skilled worker visa. So this is when they were added by the Home Office. So these have been here for a long time, since 2017. So before even the new rule were put into effect, this company was already bringing people from abroad. So I would say this is a very good company for you to start your job search with. All right, so for those of you who are asking, how do you search the career? This is how you find it. So you come here and you look where your field is. So you see there's legal, there's management, manufacturing, medical, mining, and quarrying, And then there is others if it's not in the list. So there's, for those of you who are in public administration, publishing, radio and television, real estate, recruitment, religious, I would imagine it's for those of you who maybe who are singers or pastors, that kind of thing, anything to do with religion, rental, scientific research, security, social workers, software publishing, transportation, storage, travel and tourism, veterinary, video music production, water waste management, and wholesale retail. So you see that is how you find the occupation list. And if you're in the food and manufacturing industry, so what you need to be going for is for let's see, food and accommodation. So if you click on that, food and accommodation, and then you click on search button, the system automatically shortens the careers that are in the food and accommodation industry, and it tells you the employers that are offering those jobs. So there's quite a few here. So there's Jupiter Star Limited, there is 13th Street, Sisters Leicester, 24 RT Limited. Yeah, and all this here, you can see all those are food and accommodation. Let's find something else. Maybe you are in education. Let's see what is in education. Again, you search over there and it tells you all the others. It streams to all the jobs that are in education. And there's one here in London. It does tell you where the area is. So Global Limited, they've got a job that's going for in London. And this company was added in 2020, 16th of October 2020. They can sponsor you for a job to come to the UK. Again, just go into this blue link here, go straight into their website. Once you go into their website, look at the jobs that they're advertising, and yeah, make an application from there. Again, there's some here in Hemel Hempstead, Luton, Milton Keynes, London. You can see there's quite a lot of opportunities in London and Worcester over there. All right, so let's say maybe care home. Let's search for care home, because care homes, some of you are asking me, Sharon, which care homes do we apply to? So there is your answer. All right. I hope you're following me, guys, and I hope you can see me properly. So the care homes are there, and you can see Abbey Healthcare, which is in Cambridge. They are offering that skilled worker visa. If you make an application with them, you could get a job in their care home. ABC Care Home Limited. There's quite a lot. Look at all those employers. All these are eligible, because remember, we went to the government website that has approved all these employers. So this is legit information, guys. I'm telling you, you need to come and get into this website, and this is how you search for those jobs. Again, ABC Care Home, they're in Surrey. You can apply directly through their website. There's another one here that's called Belgrange 7th Heights Limited. It is in Worcester. You can apply either directly through their website, which is here, or you can go to Indeed. So they've got that job advertised in Indeed. And these ones have been bringing people to the UK for a long time. They were added into the list by the Home Office in 2014, December 2014. So that's a company that you can be guaranteed they know what they're doing. This is not the first time they're doing this. A lot of the employers have only been added recently, since they put the Home Office put this new criteria in place. Some of the employers have only been approved. So if you want to work in Northampton, again, there's a job there advertised by Admire Healthcare TA Apollo House. Again, go to their website and you can apply from there. So, all right, you see, guys, that is how you find the jobs. So when I tell you go to Indeed or go to LinkedIn, I wasn't making this up. These employers actually advertise directly on their website, and they also put these jobs either in Indeed or in LinkedIn, and you can search for the job type depending on what it is you do. you can find a job directly and make an application, right? So someone is asking here about IELTS. I kindly have IELTS general, not UKV1. Do I qualify for English requirement? I think IELTS is IELTS because UKV1 is just there to give you the visa, not the IELTS. So if you have your IELTS and you have passed your IELTS, what will happen is you will show it to your employer, because that is to verify that you can speak, read, write, and talk in English. Once you have passed, you can use your IELTS certificate. It doesn't, UKV1 is where you pay for your visa. So basically that's the home office website where you pay for your visa. So yeah, you don't need to undertake, if you've got it, you don't need to undertake any extra one. Hi, Baraka from Uganda, professional truck driver. Do they have these jobs? So truck drivers are not in the skilled worker visa, but they were advertised elsewhere. Again, if you go back into my videos, I did a video about truck drivers. That was a temporary work visa that was available for, I think, 5 months, if I can remember at the top of my head. It was a temporary work visa, and that was available. Again, if you follow my video on how to make application, the search of how you search for those jobs is still the same way, LinkedIn, Indeed, or you come to directly to the employers and look for that. But again, let's see, because on here I did see something to do with driving. So just give me 1 second. Let's see if there is transport that is on the list, because what you need to know is whether the job is in the shortage occupation list. Transport is there. So there is transportation and storage. There is also travel and tourism. Let's maybe use travel and tourism and see. Okay, so travel and tourism is mainly to do with tours. Yeah, for those of you who are again in travel and tourism, there's again a lot of employers, quite a few employers there that you can make an application directly to. So truck driving, let's see, transportation and storage, maybe it's going to fall under that. Again, you click on search. So there is a transportation and storage. Doesn't specifically say truck driving. It does say it is in the transport industry. Abby Logistics, that's Logistics Group Limited. They've advertised for jobs. Look at the Class A where it is. It is in Warrington. It is a skilled worker visa. Go into this website and see what they have to offer. Okay. Any of this website, for those of you who are asking about truck driving, go into that and see whether they've got anything to offer. But from what I know is that specifically truck driving is not in the shortage occupation list, but it was there as a temporary work visa. Okay. You're very welcome. Someone is saying, tuned in from Qatar. The video is very informative. Thanks, Sharon. You are very welcome. I'm here to help you as much as I can. If I stay with this information, I'm not benefiting myself. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome my mom and my dad. They're in the house watching from Atlanta, Georgia. Karibu sana, mom and dad. You also know that I had gone to Atlanta, Georgia to visit my mom and my dad. We are now back to England. We are back home. We had a fantastic time in America. And thank you to all of you who were in America. You gave us a lot of love. Chapati tumekula na upendo mwingi. We were really, really, really spoiled when we were there. And we just thank God. We thank God because of that time that we had in America. So I'm waiting for your question, guys. If any one of you have any burning question, I'm waiting for those questions. All right. Hi, Baraka Reality. We thank you. Someone is saying, hi, Baraka Reality. We love you. I love you right back. Thank you. We cannot thank you enough. With the love from Nigeria, I have 8 years of work experience in employment compensation welfare. which occupation can I apply for? Again, if you go into this site here where I was showing you, look here, type here your career code, and you should be able to see if it is there. If not, then go to the Tier 2 sponsorship visa, look for all the list of jobs that are in the shortage occupation list. There are quite a number of them. Let's go back. So this one here, let me share this screen again with you people. For those of you who are joining and you are not here, so I'm going to just stop this one, and I'm going to share this other one here so that you can see which job is in your shortage occupation list. So let's share that one. And that is how you know your job is in the shortage occupation list. Like you all can see, this is not something that I am making up. This is the government website, gov.uk. That is the official government website. Okay, skilled worker visa, shortage occupation list for healthcare and education. All that information is on there. Now, there's something else I wanted to show you people. There's something else I wanted to show you on when you make a job, how to fill in the application. So let's go into that website and I'll show you exactly what you need to fill in that application. Mary Wamboy, such awesome parents. Yes, I have awesome parents. I feel so blessed. I feel really, really blessed to have my mom and my dad. And let me tell you people, if you have your parents, if they are alive, please do them well. This is something I will never ever tire telling you people. Do them well when you're alive. Visit them if you've got the ability. And if you cannot visit them, please pick up a call and call them. Watawabariki, they will really, really bless you. Me, my blessings. Ukisikia nikijiita wa Baraka, if you hear me calling myself wa Baraka, Baraka means blessing. For those of you who may not speak Swahili and may not understand, Baraka means blessing. So if I call myself Baraka, it is because I am truly blessed. And most of the blessing has come because it has been passed on to me by my parents. They pray for me. They pronounce blessing over my life. And that is something that have made me be the person I am today. Without their prayers, I would not be who I am today. Okay, please provide me with a link. Definitely, I'm going to provide you with a link after this live broadcast. I'm going to leave everything in the description link. Again, I did say before, you can go into my previous videos and look into the description link. If you look into the description link, you will be able to you'll be able to see all those links. I want to show you how to make an application because some of you have been asking me, how do we make that application? It's very, very simple. Remember, the first thing you need to do before you get a visa is find a job. You cannot go to find a visa when you haven't got a job offer. So the first and the most important thing to do, find a job. When you find a job, the employer will invite you for an interview. Okay, and when they invite you for an interview, they will then decide whether they're going to offer you the job or whether they're not going to offer you the job. So obviously, if they offer you the job, with that certificate that you're going to be provided with, that is what you go with to make an application for a visa to come to the UK. So you go to your embassy in your country of origin and you apply for a visa. Now you've got the sponsorship certificate with you because the employer or that list that I have shown you on the previous video, they will give you what is called a sponsorship certificate. Go with that to the embassy and now apply for a visa. Because you've already been offered a job, you will be able to come to the UK. It's not going to be hard. The reason why it's going to be so easy for you is because that job is in the shortage occupation list and you have a job offer. When you go to the UK VA to pay for your visa, there is a payment that you need to make, and that is the only time you will need to make a payment. All those people that have been saying that they've been told by an employer or by somebody else to pay them before. An employer is not supposed to ask you to pay for them to give you a job. If someone is telling you to pay them to give you a job, that is a scam. Please don't give anybody any money. The only money you pay to UKV1 after you have been given the sponsorship certificate. So there's the money that you pay. And of course, you have to pay your own flight ticket to come to the UK. So please don't be conned. A lot of you have been scammed. A lot of you have been scammed by people who are saying that they are going to help you find a job here in the UK. Be very careful. Be very, very careful before you get scammed by anybody who is saying that they're going to offer you a job or they're going to do this application on your behalf. It doesn't happen like that. Right, so what I'm now looking for, if you just give me 1 minute here, what I'm looking for is to show you how to make this application for a job. So I'm going to find one employer here. Let's do care home because I think care home is one of the most asked questions. So I'll just select one randomly. I'll just select one home randomly, go to their website. Okay. And once we go to their website, what you need to do is go to the career page. So just give me 1 second, guys. This is a live broadcast. It's very difficult for me to talk, and I'm also looking for this job. So just give me 1 second as I open another page here and show you. Actually, let me screen share what I'm doing so that you can see what I'm doing. Let me screen share this so you can see exactly what I am doing. Because if I don't screen share, then you will not know what I'm doing. So that is one care home that I've just selected. This is Abbey Health Care. And again, you can see they were already in the list. This is one employer that can offer you a job. So what you need to do is go to this link here where it says careers or jobs. So you can tell by the looks of it, this is a job where you'll be taking care of elderly people. It does say over here what they're expecting from you. Are you a kind, caring, compassionate person that you want to make a difference to people's lives? Then look no further, because at Abbey Healthcare, we have the career opportunities for all skills set, whether you are considering a new career in the care or looking for your next career to move on into your career services. So come here to where it says current vacancies. Okay, I'm not sure, maybe that has opened. Yeah, there it is, career vacancies. And on the career vacancies, those are all the vacancies that they've got available. So for those of you who are registered nurse, the jobs are available. Healthcare assistant, the jobs are available. So this one is available in Aaron Court Care Home, which is advertised by them. So what you need to do is click this link here that says click here for further details. So let's click there for further details, and it opens another page. And I hope you can still see. Yeah. Okay. So when you open that, it tells you the job description, and it also tells you where the job is. So this is a job for healthcare assistant. It is going to be in Aaron Court Care Home, and this is going to be in Leicester. It is a contract for 22 to 44 hours per week, and you work on shift basis. Okay, key responsibilities. It is to be committed in developing physical and emotional needs to all residents in dignified and respectful manner, to promote independence, encourage participation of activities and or social events, enhancing well-being, to have flexible approach to working hours. So you should be flexible with your working hours, to be respectful of residents, have the basic understanding of recording and updating the electronic patient's record. So basically, for those of you who work in a care system here in the UK, you will know that recording is very, very important. So you must have a basic understanding of how to record whatever is happening during the day, what has happened. There's a way that you need to record. That's what they're talking about. So all these are the key responsibilities. I'm not going to read them all. The most important thing I want to show you people is how to apply. So you click here where it says how to apply. Okay, so on the how to apply page, you see it opens another link, and this is where you do your online application directly to this employer. So you write your first name there and your surname over there. For your address, you write your address depending whether you're coming from abroad. So you write your own address where you are. Here is your mobile number. So it is important that you write your mobile number. Again, if you're outside the country, it does say provide the country prefix. So the country code, for example, the UK, the country code is +44. Kenya, I know it is +254. Depending on where you're watching me from, I have seen a few people from many other countries. I've seen Cameroon, I've seen Dubai and all those places. So you write your country code over there. Postcode, for those of us in the UK, we do have postcode. I don't know what you have in your country of origin, but that code is what you need to write over there. Then you have to write the country where you're applying from. Your email address, very important, because that is how they're going to communicate with you. So very important that you write your email address. And you see these ones that have an asterisk, a red star, it is mandatory. This form is not going to allow you to complete if you don't complete all this information that is mandatory. And then the date of birth, you will need to write your date of birth. Very important because of the crisis that we are undergoing all over the world about the COVID-19. Very important that you have a COVID-19 vaccination. It does say here in red, as per the UK government regulations, anyone who wants to work or is working in a residential care home must be vaccinated. So that is a mandatory rule. That is something that the UK government has advertised recently. It is mandatory for you to be vaccinated if you want to come and work in the United Kingdom. And you can clearly see over here, it does say that if you have got no proof, please do not take the application any further. Come back until you have taken the vaccination. So you cannot even complete this form. And you must provide either, if you're again exempt, there are people who are exempt from taking the vaccine, you must provide the vaccine certificate or the exception certificate, which shows that you are exempt from taking the COVID-19 vaccination. Okay, so again, whatever vaccine you have taken, you need to write it here, when you took the first dose and when you took the second dose. It does say second dose the second dose not applicable. Click here. So again, if you took the first dose and you don't need the second dose, that's what they mean. So click that box if you don't need to take it. Where the vaccine was taken, place of vaccine is taken, that's what you need to write over there. So they're very keen with the vaccination. And this is part of the whole problem that has led a lot of the jobs to be in a shortage list here in the UK. It's all to do with people getting ill because of COVID. They're not coming to work. Some people did not take the vaccine and they've become really unwell, so they're not able to work. That is why they're very keen in asking people that it is mandatory you take it. All right. So it does say here, vaccine certificate attached, and it says, if no, sorry, we cannot take this further, start the application when you can attach the certificate, terminate the application. So you see, you have to write that. And then on here, this is when you write your employment details. Again, you need to write the employment details starting with the latest employer. Some people, when they are writing their employment, you start with the very first time you got employed. Here in the UK, they like you to write the most recent employer first and then work your way going down. So the most recent employer should come on top and then work your way down. That is how you complete that application. And then what date will you be available to start? You can either give them a specific date when you want to start, or you can say as soon as possible. Is entirely up to you when you want to start your work. So again, give them that number that availability to start. For those of you who are working in as a nurse, as a registered nurse, you will need to write your NMC PIN number. So for nurses, you know your numbers, so you can write your numbers over there. When the expiry date is or the revalidation date is, you need to write all that information. If you've got any holiday booked, that is where you write any holiday that you have booked. But I would assume if you're coming from abroad, you will not have any holiday booked, so you shouldn't have to worry about that box. Okay, section number 3 is about the general information. So again, you will need to write if you've got any criminal convictions, you write them in here on this box. Or if you have none, please state none. So that's the box where you provide that information. Please provide details of any referral made to NMC. So like maybe if you've had a strike by NMC, you cannot practice as a nurse for whatever reasons, maybe safeguarding reasons, then you need to write the reasons here, the reference, and the reason why. What allegations were you being investigated for? You need to be very honest and tell them. Okay, again, work history, section 4 continues. So you need to write who your employer was. Remember, I told you to write with the most current employment. So who was your most recent employer? You need to write their name over there, or the company, the address of the employer, the telephone number, the work email over there, when you started the work, when you left. If you're still working, maybe you can write you're still working over there. The job title, you need to write here. If it is a carer, write you're working as a carer, or if it is a health assistant or nursing assistant, nursing aide, whatever it is that you do or you are doing, that's what you need to write over there. And your salary over here. So if you write salary from using your currency, again, indicate into bracket that that salary is in not in pounds, but is in your currency of the country where you're coming from. Again, here, duties and responsibilities, you want to write what it is that you are doing in your job title. You know yourself, you know what you are doing. So that is where you need to write your job, the duties and the responsibilities. And the reason for leaving. So again, if you want to immigrate to the UK, you might want to write over here you're leaving because you would like to come and work in the UK. Or if you left the job before coming to the UK, you can write the reason why you left. So there is a space for 5 employers on here that you can fill in. So fill in all those details down there. All those 5 spaces are for the 5 recent employers. If you have more, if you're really experienced, like you've been working for a very long time, there's going to be a space provided in the end where you can write all that information, but they've only provided on this online form spaces for only the last 5 employment. Okay, have you ever worked for a company before? Of course, the answer is going to be no, because you've never worked for them before, unless you're applying for this job when you're inside the UK. Okay, so again, here you want to give information about education. So remember, I said for the job, for you to qualify for the job, the lowest level of education you should have is A level, not O level. Some people are confusing between A level and O level, which is very different in the UK. A level is like college or diploma level, which is very different from, for those of you who are watching from Kenya, O level. O level is secondary education, and that is not what they're looking for. They're looking for someone who has gone to college and they've got a certificate. So that's what you fill down over there. State the university, the qualification you got, the dates that you qualify, that kind of thing. Please state any other trainings. Again, this is your opportunity to write all the trainings. And this form, as you write, it expands. So if you've got a lot of things to write, it will keep expanding. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Okay, so current membership, if you're a member of any professional body, that's where you write your membership. And if you do speak or read a foreign language, yes, you can write the languages that you speak, any other foreign language that you can speak over there. That's very good, because sometimes, you can get a job and they will require you to speak a foreign language. So that will count as an advantage for you. If you can speak an additional language, it counts as an advantage for you. Okay, so that is how to make an application for a care worker or a healthcare support worker. And yeah, and I wish you all the very best. Again, very important that you provide the references. So the references would be maybe your employer. They like references from employer. So whoever was your employer, any professional references that you can get, that is what they would like, and they will consider. Don't write at your husband or your wife or your brother and your sister. Those kind of things, they will not count. You need to keep your application as professional as possible. All right. So someone is asking, is it possible for me to work as a construction engineer in the UK? Because that's what I have been doing in Dubai. Yeah, again, if you go back into, I'm sure I saw a lot of engineers and it said all engineers. So go into that link that I shared before, and you look at your job code. If your job code is there, then you'll definitely be able to find a job here in the UK. The most important thing is to find that job code, and then go into this other tier 2 sponsor visa that I showed you before. Again, if you've just joined in this live broadcast late, go back, listen to it again. You don't want to skip this this video. Listen to the end this video, and you'll be able to see the employers that can offer you that job. If you follow step by step what I am telling you, I'm sure you will be able to find at least an employer that is going to offer you a job. Kenya Marekani, tuning from Seattle, Washington, you are very welcome. Karibu sana to Baraka Reality Media. Lucy Jenga, God bless you for the good work. Amen, amen. I take all those blessings. Asante sana. Someone is saying, I don't have IELTS. I don't have IELTS for now. Can I also apply? So with the IELTS, it depends. The rules that the UK has said is, if you have a master's degree or a degree, a normal degree, you don't need to undertake the IELTS. But if your level of education is diploma level, certificate level, then you will need to undertake IELTS. What I would tell you guys, if you want to relocate to the UK, you can take IELTS before. You don't have to wait to have a job offer and then do the IELTS. So if you know that your level isn't a level, if the level of education you have isn't maybe a degree level or a master's level, you will need to undertake the IELTS. Please go and get those IELTS in place. Undertake it and let it be there waiting for you whilst you're looking for the job. Don't wait to find a job and then that is when you're running to go do IELTS, because that is going to be a requirement. When you go to process your visa, they will ask you for the IELTS. Okay. There's something over here. I don't know what that is. For those of you who are interpreters, interpret for me. Vun. I cannot read that, so I will not answer that question. My husband is a crane operator. Can my husband get a job in the UK? Again, I will send you into that skilled worker visa list that I gave you. Look if the job title is in the list. If it is in the list, yes, they can get a job. If it is not in the list, then the answer is no, you cannot get a job. Okay. Joseph, John, hello, ma'am. Thanks for the information. Any chances for sociologists? Of course, I think that was the first thing I read. I saw them, psychologists, sociologists, they're in the list. Again, please go into the link. If you follow step-by-step guidance on what I'm telling you, your job should be on the list. There's so many opportunities, job opportunities. It's not just for healthcare professionals. For those of you who are getting confused and thinking it's for healthcare professionals, it's not. So again, please look whether your job is in the list. If your job is in the list, then make an application because it's definitely going to be there. All right, so it's an hour since I started talking, guys. I see all of you. Thank you very much for all of you who logged into this live broadcast. You are very welcome, and Maganja, you are very welcome for saying thank you. Again, I also say thank you to all of you because of the support that you guys have given me. Oh my goodness, my people, oh my goodness. Do you know what? We are on the road to 10K subscribers. Instantly, Evo too. So thank you so much because of all that overwhelming support you guys have given me. And that encourages me to come out here and tell you more about all these opportunities. So I'm going to be doing another live broadcast. I did promise to come and show you how to write a CV. Good CV, bad CV, because remember, your CV is the one that is going to speak for you. As you're making that application, they will ask you to attach your CV. And if your CV is not good enough, then it might sell you. So please, please, please have those CVs ready. Make them to be as good as possible. And yeah, I wish you all the best. I can see questions still coming. Thank you, Baraka. I am learning a lot. You're very welcome. Can I apply for internship? Internship is a different thing. I'm not sure. Internship is not going to be in the skilled worker visa because it is internship, but you can apply for internship as a student. So again, go and watch my for those of you who want to come into studies, there is opportunities for those who want to immigrate, not to work, but to come and study. That is an opportunity, another opportunity. There are many, many different visa routes. So don't get confused when I talk about the work visa. There's many other ways that you can relocate, and you should not confuse when you're making an application. You should not confuse. If you're making an application for a job, it is for a job. If you're making an application to come and study, it is to study. So internship will fall under that. If you're making an application to come and maybe you want to join a spouse who is here, again, that is a different kind of visa. That will be a visa for spouse visa. Again, a visa in a different category. In today's video, I was particularly talking about, for those of you who want to come under the skilled worker visa, I wanted to show you that there's a lot more jobs that are on offer, that are available. And you have seen there's all those employers that the Home Office has approved, and you can find a job with them. So I'm going to end this broadcast over here, guys. Thank you so much for all those who tuned into this live broadcast. Share. And if you have not subscribed, do not forget to subscribe to my video, because that is what makes my channel to grow. And that is the way you can support me. I support you and you support me back by subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. And until the next video, guys, for now, Baraka.